today, let's start with chapter number 17, Earth. In this chapter, we will study about our planet, the Earth, where we all live. And the Earth is the only planet where life is possible, and it is known as blue planet. Why it is called blue planet? Because most of the part of the Earth is covered with water. अब देखने सारा ब्लू पार्ट है because जितना भी ब्लू पार्ट है it's covered with water. Now let's start with the chapter. We live on the earth and the earth is round like a ball. Land and water cover the surface of the earth. Air surrounds the earth. The land covering of that surface is not plain and level. जो land covering है it is not plain everywhere. ऐसा नहीं कि plain है या हर जगह leveled है. ये अलग अलग साइज में आपको दिखाई देगी. Somewhere you will see it is very high like a mountain, where you will see a high with a flat land. Table land is known as flattened. Here we will see different landforms in this chapter. Now landforms of the earth's surface. There are various landforms on the earth's surface. There are different and various landforms on the earth's surface. And a flat land on very large size. एक flat land है, flat land of very large size. It is known as plain. What it is called? It is called plain. Next is raised part of the land that is high is called hill. Some hills are very high, they are called mountains. There are some hills that are very high, they are known as mountains. Pointed top of the mountain is called its peak, and low land between two hills or mountain. एक low land है between two hills and mountain, it is called valley. What it is known as? It is known as valley. A plain situated at the height is called plateau. A plain which is situated at a height, it is called plateau. Piece of land surrounded by water on all sides is called an island. A piece of land that is surrounded by water on all sides, it is called an island. Now here are some pictures you see. This is a fertile plain. Hills, mountains have peaks, valleys, plateaus and islands. What is island? Is a part of land which is surrounded by water from all sides. पूरी side क्या है? आपका water. Next is some part of the earth are full of trees and they are called forests. There are some part of trees that are full of trees. आपको बहुत सारे trees वहाँ देखने को मिलेंगे. It is known as forest. Forest plants are of many kinds. Take see some. Forest animals are elephant, deer, zebra and rhino. Forest animals, what are they? They are known as elephant, deer, zebra and rhino. Next is some part of the earth are covered with sand. They are called desert. And very few plants and animals are found here. There are very few plants and animals that are found there. And what camels do? Camels store water in their blood. Where they store water? They store water in their blood. And famous desert plant is cactus and famous desert animal is camel. Camel is also known as ship of desert. So क्या बोला जाता है? Desert की ship. Next is water bodies on the earth's surface. There are different water bodies that we see on the earth's surface. Like high up in the mountains, there is snow. In summers, the snow melts and flows down the mountain. What happens in summer? Snow melts and the snow height falls down to the mountain. और क्या form करती है? They form streams, river, ponds and lakes. A river consists of large amount of water flowing continuously along two sides is called bank. What is river? It is a large amount of water which is flowing continuously. ठीक है, along with its two sides is called as bank. A small river is called stream. What is stream? A small river. Lake consists of large amount of fresh and salty water. जो lake होता है इसमें fresh और salty water होता है. It is surrounded by land. किससे surrounded है? Land. Next is pond. What is pond? Pond consists of small amount of water that is standing. It has small amount of water also standing. Like water features में आपके streams, lakes, ponds and rivers होंगे. A large part of earth that is covered with water is called sea. देखो जो large part of the earth से water तो वो आपका sea से covered है and sea water is salt which is not good for consumption. आप उसे drinking के लिए, washing के लिए use नहीं कर सकते. And seas are part of ocean. And ocean contains 97% of water. Now, rocks and soil. The whole earth is made up of hard matter called rock. Rocks are of many kinds. They break up into stone, pebbles, gravel, sand, and clay. Different types of mixture of sand and clay are what? Soil. The different types of mixture, sand, clay, they are known as what? They are known as soil. These are the different soils. Now, our chapter has been completed. We will quickly revise what all we have studied in this chapter. I have told you about different land forms like hills, mountains, plateaus, plains, and then I have told you about some water bodies like your river, lake, stream. What are these? These are the sources of water from where we get water. Sea water, it is very salty. Because of the salty and it's not good for consumption. Now, we will start with the exercise of the chapter. Tick the correct option. A small river is called river, stream, stream. A low-leveled land is called valley, hill, plain. It is known as hill. This is famous desert animal. Snake, camel, right. It is camel. Earth made up of hard matter. What is hard matter known as? It is known as rock. Next is fill in the blanks. Dash and dash cover the earth's surface. What covers? Land and water. Rainwater flows down the mountains and forms. What they form? They forms river. Anything you can write, rivers, streams, lakes, anything you can write. Dash are the part of earth covered with sand. Which part of the earth is covered with sand? That is desert. Dash are the parts of earth full of trees. They are known as forest. Now write T for true and F for false statement. First is a flat land of large size. A flat land of large size is plain. It's true. Next is pointed top of mountain. The pointed top of the mountain it is known as peak. It's true. Plain situated at the height. The plain situated at the height peak, it is known as plateau. Part covered with sand is island. It's false. Part covered with desert. The part covered with sand is desert. And the part covered with snow is ice. Now underline the correct one. The earth is round. The earth's surface is covered. Only land here, both land and water. Both land and water. Dash of the earth is covered by water. 3/4 or 1/4. 3. Part of the earth full of trees is called forest. Next is answer the following question. Write any 4 landforms of the earth: hills, mountains, plains, and you can write flat. What is stream? A small river is called stream. Next is what is mountain? A mountain is a high part of the land is called mountain. What is plateau? It is a tableland which is higher than the plain land. It is known as flat. Now our chapter has been completed. For an activity you have to do yourself. That's all for today. Thank you.